ALFI's ambitions for 2020 are to demonstrate that investment funds serve investors and the economy. We've identified 4 key objectives to meet this ambition. The first is to demonstrate that investment funds are effective for the economy. The second is to promote practices that align the interests of investors and the industry. We also want Luxembourg to continue to be the fund center of choice for asset managers. And we want to stimulate research, innovation, education, and development of talent. I'm very excited about taking on this role. Of course, there's a lot of work that we need to continue working on, all of the work that Marc Saluzzi has organized and initiated over the past 4 years. But there are some issues that we need to focus on, issues that we haven't necessarily focused on in the past. The first one is the graying of the population. And I believe that more and more individuals, including our children, and in particular our children, will be responsible for their own personal financial health and welfare and security, including retirement. Another challenge is digital technology. I believe it will not be very long before many people are purchasing investment funds via their iPhones. So this is something that the industry needs to come together to focus on and identify solutions to, so that we have the products and the solutions that are relevant to our current generation of investors, but also to future generation of investors. How have we achieved where we are today? Well, through a lot of hard work. Over the last 25 years, the Luxembourg investment fund industry has put in a lot of hours and a lot of work with the authorities, with designing products, designing solutions for the asset management industry in Europe and globally now, as investment funds from Luxembourg are distributed in over 70 countries in the world. So this is, of course, in the context of the European investment fund industry, or asset management industry, where 19 trillion euro of assets are being actively managed and representing over 500,000 jobs directly and indirectly working for the asset management industry. So it's a great achievement, but we believe there's so much more we can do and so much more growth we can achieve. Again, with the focus on serving the interests of investors and the economy. Well, the asset management industry is so important because it helps meet the financial needs of investors, so the current and future financial needs, including retirement. It's also important to the economy. For example, in Europe, the Capital Markets Union is an initiative looking to spur growth and jobs in Europe, and investment funds can play a huge role in helping to finance those jobs via startup of companies and growth in Europe.